I recently decided to upgrade my current laptop to the Apple M1 MacBook Air. So I made a quick trip to my local Apple store and picked up this bad boy. I needed a new laptop that would work well for editing photos, browsing the internet, and would perform fairly well on my new content creation endeavors. I was previously using a 2015 MacBook Air, and I didn't see the need to go all the way up to a Pro as it satisfied my needs. I decided to go with the base spec, which has a new Apple M1 chip, 8GB memory with 7-core GPU, and 256GB SSD. The Retina display is amazing with 400 nits brightness, and I now know what I've been missing out on. There are only 2 ports located on the left side of the computer and a mic jack on the right. Battery life is great too from what I can tell so far. The color I went with was a space gray as it matches my aesthetic. I'm curious to know what color you would select, or if you already have one of these, what color did you choose? Let me know in the comments below. The MacBook Air is well packaged, and there is not much in the box, as you have the computer itself, a USB Type-C cable, and a charging brick. Some informational material, and of course, 2 Apple stickers which came in space gray. I'm not sure if this is something new, as I'm used to seeing the white Apple stickers. This laptop feels great weight-wise. The design is even more refined, and I like the smaller bezel as well. As previously mentioned, I plan on using my MacBook Air primarily to run Final Cut Pro, Adobe Photoshop, and Lightroom, as well as watching videos, YouTube to be specific. Such a beautiful day out. I wanted to sit outside and do my first impression on the 2020 MacBook Air with the M1 chip. So I've only had it for about a day now, probably about, I want to say 6 to 10 hours of use consistently, just playing around, editing videos, playing around with Photoshop, playing around with Illustrator, as well as browsing. So these are my first impressions. So I think it's important to let you guys know what I actually used first. So my first Mac, or what I've been using, is a 2015 MacBook Air. Of course, it's very old, 6 years now, and it's been working very well. I've used it for mainly doing logo designs and illustration for a number of years, and now it's starting to be a little bit slow. That's why I wanted to upgrade to the M1 MacBook Now, the purpose for this new M1 MacBook will be to create video and create content. I'm hoping with the faster processor, it's going to be a lot useful and a lot more resilient than the old MacBook that I currently have. Only time will tell, and I'm hoping it will go well. Now, some of the differences that I've noticed compared to the 2015 is obviously the sound. The sound quality is amazing. Bass is good, it's very loud, and it sounds great. Just watching videos, YouTube videos and whatnot. The keyboard, it's about the same. I'm used to using mechanical keyboards as well as the Mac keyboard. I don't have any issues with the new keyboard or the old one. So there's not a lot of difference I can really tell about that keyboard. However, the trackpad is taking me a little bit of getting used to. I'm used to using a mouse. My old trackpad on the old MacBook Air was a little bit different. So now this one is just taking me a little bit of time to get used to. One thing that I do have not necessarily a complaint, but I guess I'd consider a negative, is the ports. So you only have two USB-C ports, which are right next to each other on the left side of the computer, versus the old 2015 I had two USB ports which were both on opposite sides. So no matter what I was doing, I had a port on one side, which is more convenient. I think the biggest difference and the most impressive for me is definitely the display. That Retina display on this new monitor is absolutely amazing. I rewatched just some music videos from some of the artists that I like, and wow, I was absolutely blown away. If you haven't actually been able to go in the store and see this monitor and see how it looks for yourself, I definitely recommend you do so. So overall, I am very happy with the M1 MacBook Air 2020 with the M1 chip. That's a whole lot to say. It's a great starter, or even I'd say mid-range laptop if you're in the market for one. I do definitely recommend going in person, checking it out, looking at that monitor for sure, and seeing what it's like. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up for more content like this. Please stay tuned. And on that note, I'll catch you on the next one.